quick disclaimer, I never ever script any of these videos, so that's why they're kind of a bit rambly. But my mentality behind it, or my thinking behind it, is because if it's on a page, then I feel like it's very kind of, it is scripted. Whereas if I just say it, like, if I think of the idea of the concept of the video and then I just kind of come out and say it and don't think about it too much, I feel like it's much more led from the heart. So that's how I film my videos. So today my concept comes from a quote that I found earlier today, and it goes a little like this. My first kiss went a little like this. No, it's not that. Okay, it says, to live a creative life, we must lose our fear of being wrong. So creativity is something that I think we all need in our lives. Whether you're a businessman, you're a businesswoman, you're a makeup artist, you're a producer, you're a manager, you're a shop assistant, you're in retail, anybody who's anybody, creativity is important. First and foremost, it's a way of releasing. It really helps us to kind of switch our focus, and instead of worrying and thinking about all of our troubles, it focuses our mind on something else, which is obviously to create something, whether that be woodwork or a painting or something on canvas or DIY or, you know, whatever. But it's important because it helps us to focus on something other than our problems, but it also is kind of like me time, and it is very therapeutic in the way that, because you're not thinking about that, then one, your mind is completely kind of free for a moment, so it's really like you time, and me time is like beyond important. So that's why creative is important, because you can kind of get out of your own head. But also in the same way, it's therapeutic because you have that time to think. You're giving your mind that freedom to just go where it needs to go where it wants to go, instead of fighting it constantly. Just taking that time to let your mind figure it out is really important. So that's why, to me, creativity is so important. But two, I think it's important, and I hate the fact that society is constantly like, no, arts and the creative subjects aren't important in schools, and they primarily focus on, you know, the arts, on the sciences and on the maths and the English. And yeah, obviously those topics are important, but so is art and design technology, because in art nothing is right or wrong, and drumming that mentality into someone at a very young age is really important, because then they will grow up to know that being an individual and having their own style, whether it be in, you know, their personality or their actual clothes style or their makeup style or anything, or their music taste, it lets them grow up believing that being an individual is good, that it's okay, that it's important to be unique, and just to live a life completely free of societal downgrading opinions. And like the quote said, losing the fear of worry, it does just kind of let us be who we are, who we want to be. It just is a whole new level of freedom. And to me, my creative outlets, you know, making videos or little DIY projects or photography, and by DIY projects I mean like making a pillow or making a storage system, or I don't know, doing something with glass bottles or mosaic, or making a bird feeder. Anything. I like the bigger things, or painting a room or decorating something. And that's creativity for me, my personal thing. And I'll tell you, the fact that a week ago I was in such a bad place mentally, and I really didn't know where I was going. I was having doubts myself, I was having doubts in whether I wanted to go to university, I was having doubts in my filmmaking ability, I was having doubts about absolutely everything. It was a very negative, poisonous mindset. But I decided that I needed to get away, and although I don't condone running away from your problems, I do think that sometimes in the right circumstances it is really important just to get away from your usual environment and allow yourself to be free and to do nothing. But it is important to be in a different location because you just have a whole new kind of reset of the buttons, and you do completely relax. I went to my cousin's house in France. Literally I booked my trip 2 days before I left, and it did me the world of good. It was only 4 days. Obviously I would have liked it to be longer because it was my family, but it helped me just to talk to someone new about my problems and to hear their opinions on it. And we were very creative as well, and my aunt is interior designer, so we were kind of helping her, and we were making cushions and random DIY projects that we wanted to do. And in doing that, I've come back with a completely fresh mind. I have a clear focus, I know where I want to be going. I quit my job at Glyndebourne because it wasn't the right thing for me, so I did. Just not thinking, my mind subconsciously really, I don't know, it just kind of put everything in the boxes that it needed to go in, and Glyndebourne was definitely on the out pile. So I encourage you to be creative, let your mind run free, let it think for itself rather than you overthinking things in your conscious memory. And that's why creativity is so important. So I hope this video helped. Like I always say, I'm always here for you, so message me, contact me via email or Facebook or Twitter, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, month, year, week, hour. See you later. Bye!